Welcome back to the channel. It's everyone here with BBA. So it's come to light that we have a paedophile on our estate. So this is what happens for the lefties who turn around and say, oh, why don't you deal with the white paedophiles? Well, we are. This is what happens. You get drove out. Nearly everyone in the estates here. Yeah. We've got cars all over. Yeah. We've got cars all over. We've got people down there. So, yeah, this is what happens when we all come out. A whole estate out.
Yeah, well, people don't want paedophiles on the street.
Yeah, everybody out in the street.
Police will have to come and then he'll have to be put down that he's not welcome on here.
Everyone on the estate, man, is out to get rid of this noncy chops. Yeah.
Go run.
So police now turn up because windows are getting put through. I obviously ain't gonna record the windows being put through because I don't want to incriminate anybody. But yeah, this is what happens when you end up with a nonce on the street. You will be run out of the estate.
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick. The tension is instant as the community rallies against a pedophile on their estate. You can feel the anger, the fear, and the suspense build as neighbors flood the streets. It's a raw moment, showing how far people are willing to go to protect their kids and reclaim their space.
This be a warning to anybody, anyone messing around with kids, that you will be run off the estate. Got people all down there, all over there. There's people everywhere, man. That's what happens. So, I'll show you now that no one's throwing the bricks. This is what will happen to your windows if you think you can live on our estate or any of our streets and abuse children. This is what will end up happening. You'll be drove off. So again, lefties, what do you do with the white ones? Why do you only go after the immigrants? We don't. This is the difference. This is what we do to white paedophiles. They get drove off the estate, man. So, Sergeant, how come you lot as a police force are letting paedophiles free back on our estate? I think you are. Why is he in there then? Or why was he back in there? Why weren't he dealt with? You can look at me all gormlessly, but we want to know, because you know what it is? You lot don't do your jobs properly. You're an absolute fucking disgrace to this country. And the less you lot do, hang on, the less you lot do, we're just going to police these streets ourselves. That's what we're going to do, pal. We'll police these streets ourselves. We'll protect our kids, because you can't.
Things are about to spiral as the residents issue a direct warning. Every word screams urgency, mess with kids and you're out. You can sense the moral authority shifting to the people, while the first hints of police presence loom. The suspense mounts, and you know a confrontation is inevitable.
Yeah, you film, mate, you film. Good for you, yeah? You lot can't protect our kids, so we're going to do it ourselves. You're a useless bunch of fucking nothing. Good for nothing, a lot of you. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Why? Why? You got a problem with me swearing? Is it against the law for me to swear? I don't want you to be courteous to me. I want you to deal with fucking paedophiles and get them off our streets. Huh? Oh, you're more interested in criminal damage than you are paedophiles.
No, I'm concerned.
Huh? You're concerned about criminal damage, but not our kids. Huh? Scumbags, man, a lot of you. Don't do nothing about paedophiles. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And if you'd have done your jobs properly, this wouldn't be happening today, would it? We wouldn't all be having to come out of our houses, would we, and come police our estate ourselves? Because you lot do a lousy job. Yeah, okay. Huh?
Deep down, you know the answers as well.
You know the answers. You know the answers. You can't protect us, you can't protect our children, and you can't protect this country. You lot are useless. You might as well all take off that uniform, because you don't fucking honour your oath. None of you. None of you. None of you honour your oath. Not one of you.
You'll go back home, you'll think about it, you know we're right at the end of the day.
And there's going to be more of this. Not just this estate, but everywhere across the country. Us, the people, are going to start policing our own streets. Because we've lost faith in the police a long time ago. We lost trust in you a long time ago. Yeah. You know it's true as well. How do you sleep at night, man? I honestly don't know how you do it.
No answers. Exactly.
I'm telling you now, I catch that guy back on this estate, you'll be dealing with more than a bit of criminal damage, that's for sure.
Watch closely, the officers here are about to get exposed. The narrator confronts the police head-on, calling out negligence and misplaced priorities. The crowd amplifies the tension. Every exchange highlights frustration, accountability, and a growing sense that the streets are about to be policed by the people themselves.
Yeah? He's more fucking interested in criminal damage than he is the fucking protection of our kids. What are you doing? Waiting for backup? Waiting for backup? Don't come anytime soon, do they? See the problem we have here? Yeah? Whenever we need to report something, you don't show up. You don't show up. But you show straight up for a paedophile or an illegal immigrant, you'll turn up for them. No, that is the truth, sir. That is the truth. That's why no member of the public in this country anymore has any faith in any of you. That you lot wearing that uniform, you need to take it off, man.
Right, do you want to know another reason? That girl standing there had to go in a refuge because she lived there because of what he done. But carried on rehousing a pedo and made her move.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah. Right,
And like I said, he's more interested in the criminal damage than he is fucking kids.
Okay, for the criminal damage, I don't care. Get him gone. How can you justify moving a child and a family off here to leave a pedo on here? You can't, can you?
Got no answers, have you, Sergeant? Got no answers. Got no answers for the people, have you? Silence speaks volumes. Listen, I don't give a shit, yeah? I pay your wages, everyone here pays your fucking wages. You'll stand here and listen to me till I finished, how about that? How about that? Huh? Turn around and say you ain't listening to me when you're here to serve the people. You think you are?
Nobody likes a pedo on the estate.
We'll come out here every single day until we know that he's no longer on this estate. Here we are, now we've got more reinforcements turning up. More reinforcements.
Another sergeant.
Another sergeant. We've got Sergeant 20 and Sergeant 1600.
You with us the other week at Dudley? No.
Whoa, you got a whole paddy wagon full of you. Jesus Christ. Anyone would think there's an illegal immigrant here.
Reinforcements arrive, but the narrative keeps the heat high. The officers multiply, yet the community's resolve doesn't waver. The commentator explains the irony and injustice. Authorities show force for the wrong reasons while leaving children at risk. This is escalation at its peak, with tension practically visible on screen.
So again, just for the lefties who think that we don't deal with white pedophiles, everybody is out on the estate. Everybody. Yeah? And like I say, I've said this many a times on my live streams when lefties are gone, why don't you deal with the white paedophiles? We do. This is exactly how they get dealt with.
You must really enjoy your job protecting paedophiles.
Okay, we're not protecting anybody.
You let him out. You let him out. Then you
You
put him back in the same place where his family are located.
Because my court case has been chucked out of court.
Okay, listen, I don't know anything about that particular case.
There's videos of him belting my nephews in the same because his face isn't on him. All his arm tattoos are on him. Identifying by his arm tattoos. Not letting go, so there was no evidence. We've got videos of him doing it. I just want him out in his face, gone. He's opposite a nursery.
Right opposite a nursery. Right opposite a nursery. So when you have someone accused of abuse towards children, when you go and bail them, the first thing you do is bail them straight opposite, just like you do with the illegal immigrants. You house them right next to hotels, right next to schools. And he was more interested in criminal... No, we're allowed to swear, mate. There's no law that says you can't swear, especially if it's a part of your normal vocabulary. And it would be for you to prove that that isn't part of someone's normal vocabulary. Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't you, Dudley, last week.
What does it matter if it was? No, what does it matter if it was? I was saying to that other sergeant, yeah, this is the trouble you're going to have, I think, personally, up and down the country now. More and more people are going to decide to police their communities themselves because everyone's lost faith in the police.
Now the risks are spelled out loud and clear. The offender is bailed opposite a nursery, and the narrator's outrage is palpable. The commentary focuses on the shocking oversight and the mounting moral crisis. Viewers are left questioning how the system prioritizes paperwork over real safety, as suspense and anger collide.
It's a shame, really, because I personally think that we need a police force. A good one, and you know.
Some girl was on the deathbed and he asked me to shag her.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, pardon me. So as you can see, this, as I was just saying to the police officer, I think we're going to see more of this up and down the country, where people are going to decide to start policing. We're going to start policing the streets ourselves, because clearly the police don't do it. They just go and house them right next to a nursery, which is just over the road. But yeah, there's people out everywhere. So, people out, stood outside their houses. So yes, people, that's the arresting police officer there that arrested the guy that assaulted me, which now there, and as you've heard, he just turned around and said that he did see it, he did witness it. So the CID's lying, so I definitely need to take it further. Currently, maybe through the IOPC. I've been sent a few steps in order which I can take. But there's the arresting officer. he doesn't think he done anything wrong. I don't think he done anything wrong, for what it's worth. For the viewers watching, I actually think he done a good job that day. But unfortunately, his colleagues higher up have undermined him, undermined a sergeant, and now have put him in a compromising position because, as I say, if this CID is right, then it means that him and his colleagues assaulted that guy. And I know that's not true, and so does everybody else that watched the video.
The audit turns analytical as evidence and past incidents are laid bare. The commentator highlights the police failures and systemic neglect, exposing tension between what's on record and what really happened. Every detail strengthens the narrative, the public cannot trust protection, and the community's patience is wearing thin.
But hey, so yeah, everyone's out in the street. People won't tolerate it.
This is, you need to get home with it.
None! 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 None!
But they're saying that he's been taken off the street and he won't be coming back, but as if they went and bailed him to an address where after he'd been accused of abusing people on this estate, and they go and bail him to this estate. Mad.
Down as a threat, he won't be allowed back. That's understandable, but at the end of the day, the victims still live on here.
You know what we're on here.
Oh, we understand why you're here, as long as... Even though I was a little bit arsey, fucking having a go at kids for play wrestling, but... Do you know what I mean? There's plenty of adults over there that could have said something too. But as long as they don't come back, I mean, like... Half these people, there's only a small group that are actually victims. The rest of the people are concerned citizens of the estate. Okay. And if any of you were serving on here back in the day, you'll remember exactly what this estate was like, and it will just go back to that. As long as you don't come back,
he's
everybody's happy.
He's too young.
Too young to remember what it was like. Go and spare some of these kids then, before they get you.
But yeah, so this is what happens, people. I'm going to leave this video here anyway, you can obviously see. But just a little short video to show you the people that tell and say, what do you do about the white paedophiles? This is what happens. They get drove off estates, yeah? They get drove off so that they can't come back. But yeah, I'll leave us here. Everyone hit that like button, share out.
Resolution finally arrives, but the stakes linger. The offender is removed, the community breathes a collective sigh, and the narrator leaves a clear warning: vigilance doesn't end here. The commentary emphasizes accountability and empowerment, closing with the reminder: make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.